I got a bolt point mounting system for my F600. We have one in the F250. We have one in Chevy 2500. And then we just got one for the F600. In my own personal truck, I have it set up with a cell phone holder and a GoPro holder. And then in the other trucks, we just put the cell phone holders. So here's your Rubagrid system. Very nicely packaged. Got a little screwdriver. Got our parts. Not sure. Magnetic mic flange. So that is to hold my magnetic mic for my radio. So go ahead and put this in the dump truck. These come with all the tools you need for the most part. Screws. They all come with a bottle opener, bullet bottle opener. This is a tool for removing your body parts. A wrench. A keychain. So your keychain, I put it on the trucks usually. The keychain actually is a tool that will tighten your system. And some hardware. This is my arm that's going to come off. And then our other piece of cell phone holder and the ball. The truck, this is a 2025 F600. First thing you want to do is get this pad out of here. And then you see what you have here. You can check for fitment. This is going to fit right here like this. See how that's going to set it in. You still have room to put your sunglasses or whatever up there. This mat is no longer used, I do believe. I'll figure that out by the end. But you could leave it in there, drill through it, or cut it, or take it out, and then if you ever sell the vehicle, just put it right back in again. There's this plug on the back. Take that off. So now I've taken this piece out of the vehicle. If you didn't want to take that out, they do provide some screws. There is 4 screws. And there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 places. So I guess you could do the 4 outside places. Screw it right to this piece in the truck if you wanted to do that without taking it out. You want to make sure you're not going to screw into anything underneath it. Or the way that I'm going to do it, they provided a drill bit. And nuts and bolts. So I've removed the screws from the top. Removes the top piece. Now I have the base plate. And that's going to attach in here. Put my little tiny bolt through there, little nut on there. So now you've screwed this piece onto here. So these two hit when I try to put it back in the truck. So I'm going to pull them out. And then your Rubagrid top goes right back on where it was before. Problem being now you have this piece which no longer fits in there like that. So you got a couple things you could do with that. I'm going to go and butcher this thing. I'll look briefly at how I have it set up in my F250. You can see it's a much smaller setup in here, but I have the GoPro on one side and the phone on the other, so I guess we'll have to try to figure out. And then we have a magnetic mic, which is this thing, which is going to actually hook onto the Rubagrid system, so we probably want to keep that over to that side and then keep the phone on this side. So now I've taken the top off, picked a spot to put the ball mount. This is going to be for my cell phone holder. I'm going to put it right there. I'm going to put my cell phone mount coming off of that, and I can move it wherever I want for the driver. And then I also have a magnetic mic mount, which requires a ball, so I would need a ball like this, and that would go on there. It does not come with the ball mount for the magnetic mic, so that is my first complaint. I've never had a problem with these after I put them in, but I'm sure you want to make sure they're tight because everything hangs off of this. So I'm going to say once I get another ball in, I'll have to take this top piece off. It'll already be mounted in the truck, and then I will add the part for the magnetic mic. Now we can put our screws back in. I'm now back in the truck. This is going to fit up here. Connected. Each one of these pieces is going to come in. There it is, it's in there. And now anytime I'm going to upgrade it or change anything, I just take these 5 screws out of the top, pull that panel off, put my pieces in. So now we're going to screw these back in. That's tight. I'm going to take my butchered rubber piece, set it in there, and that kind of finishes it off. I can throw my sunglasses up there or whatever I need to do. And then this piece twists and moves too, however you want it. So if you want your phone sideways, you want it straight. I usually have mine straight up and down. I haven't tried that yet, but then it comes with this keychain, which I usually put on the truck, whatever truck it goes with. It goes on here to tighten this. There you go. A little disappointed that the magnetic mic comes with a piece to connect to the magnetic mic, but it does not come with the ball to mount it to or any kind of arms or anything. So it's something I'll have to go ahead and order now so that we can get that put together. But there it is.